Questions?
Coach, this looked like two battle-tested Big Ten teams slugging it out, and
And we didn't do much slugging, and half my team was on the bench half the game, and I'm getting sick of that. So give them credit, they played hard, and give us credit, we played hard at times, and then half my team's on the bench, Dawson, Valentine, and then they're playing with 3 fouls and 4 fouls, and so I really got my team back, but I really didn't get my team back because none of them were out there playing.
What happened offensively in the last 4 minutes, Tom?
We did a very poor job, and all that falls on me. We just didn't have anything in sync. Dawson was struggling, and different lineups. We wanted to go into paint. I thought he got the hell beat out of him, and then you know, we were tired. I think there's no doubt Payne and Appling played way too many minutes because I didn't have anybody else because I had everybody in foul trouble. So we didn't execute, we turned the ball over, and we had some shots. Harris had a shot, Appling had a wide open 3, Payne had a shot, and then he, so we didn't get the ball into him because I think they were more physical than he was, so give them credit.
Tom, in terms of getting this group back in sync, get that postseason play, which is, I'm guessing, is most important right now, what did you see today that you liked and didn't like in that process?
I didn't like the way all my guys were on the bench. I didn't like the way we're playing, afraid to foul and afraid to move. I didn't like that. You know, I'm tired of people telling me how to. You know, I like the way we executed most of the 3 quarters of the game. We scored enough points to win. We shot well enough to win. They drove the ball. We couldn't keep them in front of us. But like I said, I got Dawson and I got 2 of my best defenders on the bench. And, I mean, there were some bright spots, but disappointing loss.
On the Payne 3, but Thompson came out and sort of made him adjust that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that play to get Payne a 3?
It was either get him a 3 or dump it inside if they ran out. You know, we went to him a couple other times and he turned it over, so that's my fault. I went to him because I felt comfortable with it. And, you know, Gary had sprained his ankle a little bit there and keep us out of gas. And so, you know, he was the guy I wanted to go to. But inside, it was just it was a fist fight.
Tom, what happened on when Valentine turned it over? He started to slip, or
Yeah,
was he hit? Or?
he just slipped.
You talked about some of the things you liked, but in the first half, the rebounding was very one-sided for Ohio State, but that kind of came back.
Rebounding and fouls were very one-sided for Ohio State, you know.
I mean, the way they came back, I think you guys got them in the second half.
Yeah, because we started defending a little better. I mean, Dawson didn't play it all the first half. And so, you know, there's one of our best rebounders. And because he didn't play, you know, they were driving us. And our guys got paranoid to even look at him crossways. And we didn't guard very good. And so, consequently, they drove. When you drive, you give up offensive rebounds. And they did a good job, and we didn't.
Tom, is this the most frustrated you've been?
Yes,
in 2015
yes,
this year?
yes, by far.
How can you try to coach your team through that during the game? What do you try to tell your guys in the midst of that?
You know, for the most part, we hung in there. We had the lead at the end. We had a 5-point lead, and Adrian was so tired he just couldn't get out on people. I mean, that's not his fault. It was the fault of we just had no subs, you know, and everybody thinks you can play the guys that played. The games get bigger. That doesn't always work. And we had some guys that just couldn't guard, and my guys that could guard were on the bench. So was it frustrating? Yes.
Anything else?
Tom, the things that didn't work out well for you today, are they things that can be remedied?
I don't know. I'm going to just worry about what didn't work out for me today. You know, I got to watch the film to tell me what I can remedy. I've said it before. I'll say it again. It's a shame what's happened to this team. It's not all their fault. It's a very good team that is nowhere near the team we were early in the year. And as we try to get back to that, we need to play guys. And we need to play them at the same position. Example, With BJ, we switched 4. BJ's out of the game 3/4 of the game, so we have to change in a huddle. And that is very frustrating, disappointing, and he was disappointing. He did not play, got a foul early, and it just seemed to take us out of it, but he hasn't played in 5-6 weeks, so I imagine that's hard for him to do, but frustrating, yes.
Now, what happened with the fan coming off the court?
I didn't see him. What did he
There
do?
was a word exchange.
The woman
right in
said
front of
something to you on your way off the court.
Yeah, well, I mean, she was a jerk. To be honest with you. No, seriously, I mean, you want the truth, or you want me to lie?
Can you repeat what she said?
No.
Tom, 6 fouls, obviously you'd be in the bonus, but there is a 6 foul rule. Would that take care of everything that happened today, mostly for you?
You guys tell me. You watch the game, I don't know. I mean, I have my own, I haven't liked it the whole year. I don't like it when I watch other games. They're not gonna, you don't think I'm gonna have any say on that? And we had our chances to win without that. It puts such a dilemma, on whether you play a guy with 2 fouls. And, I watched the North Carolina game last night, and they played with 2 fouls, and boom, the guy gets his 3rd, and then they play him, and he's 4th, and the game's over, And when you got 2 guys in that position, so I guess we fouled too much, and we're gonna have to do a better job, because Denzel was having a hell of a game, and he plays 18 or 19 minutes, and but it's not the team we practice with all week, and that part was, just very disappointing. But give them credit. I don't want to take anything away from them. They made some plays. They made some tough shots. They got a couple key rebounds late. We rebounded a little better the second half. But the 2 things that I thought were ridiculous is some of the people we had in and what we were doing, and then the turnovers again, another 16 turnover night. And Ohio State can do that. They play very, very hard, very aggressive, very physical. And we're a little wimpier than we used to be. So if any of you guys from Ohio think that this is the old smash mouth Michigan State team, you're kidding yourself. We're not that team. We haven't been that team for a while. And as I say, my 2 guys that were, Payne and Dawson, and Dawson spent all his whole day on the bench. So any other questions?
Kraft had that big dive for the rebound. You've seen him for 4 years. Can you just...
Yeah, you gotta love Kraft. I mean, I do. I mean, I think those 2 guys are what's right about college basketball. I think they're great kids. I think they stand for everything that I would want a player to stand for. It was an honor to coach against him for 4 years. He represents everything that I think is right. And he struggled a little bit this year because of a lot of different reasons, but he made some big plays and had a very good game on senior night, and a kid like that deserves to, and that was kind of his staple. So probably the poetic justice way to end the game was the way he did it, and I give him a lot of credit for that. Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks, Doug.